Aries, Sunday is here and Mercury's got that too much coffee tremor. You pictured a leisurely brunch with bells on, now you're staring at cereal. Your doomscope object is that bread maker gathering dust since last March. It's about as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike. Venus has gone AWOL, expect 0 saucy messages. Instead, you'll meticulously filter a photo of your lukewarm coffee. 42 attempts minimum. Mars is whispering sweet nothings about that oversized inflatable flamingo. Your bank balance whimpers. Come afternoon, the sheer effort of existing kicks in. That Deliveroo menu is calling your name. Ignore that dating app ping. Today your commitment levels are equal to a cup of tea gone cold. Netflix is a wasteland. You'll scroll for half an hour before settling on that documentary about competitive cheese sculpting you swore you'd never watch. As evening draws in, remember that yoga mat? Yeah, me neither. Advice: avoid checking your step count. The universe is judging your choices. Happy Sunday the 15th of March, Taurus. You're thinking full English, organic sausages, the works. But before you've located matching socks, just eat is winking at you. Blame Neptune, doing the hokey-cokey with your motivation. 11:11 a.m. and you're horizontal, surrounded by biscuit wrappers. Charming. Afternoon brings a sudden urge to repot that cactus you bought 3 years ago. Mercury's making silly faces at you, and frankly, you can't be bothered. You'll spend 2 hours watching videos of people organizing their spice racks, concluding absolutely nothing. The sofa is calling your name. Curling up with crisps is practically a spiritual experience. Evening descends, bringing the age-old question: what to watch? What to order? Takeaway menus hold more sway than Tolstoy tonight, after your 5th perusal. You'll call it restorative, it's actually avoidance with snacks. Advice: your exercise regime will start Monday. Probably. You surfaced around midday, probably because your internal clock is still set to lockdown. Brunch ambitions are currently locked in a cage match with the TV remote, and 3 episodes of something involving detectives who shout a lot. Venus is giving you the side eye, likely because you tried to blame that dodgy online purchase on your internet history being hacked. Later, you'll nip out 4 tea bags and return clutching a lime green handbag and the life story of a woman who breeds prize-winning guinea pigs. Your doomscope object is a fridge magnet from a holiday you can't remember, as useful as your ability to recall the entire cast list of gladiators. Expect a takeaway arriving approximately the time you vowed to start that diet. You considered a baked potato, but then someone messaged and, well, spuds can wait. Advice: feign ignorance when your shopping habit is questioned. You deserve it. Today, Cancer, the universe acknowledges your commitment to, well, horizontalness. By 11:30, you'll be a human duvet taco, expertly seasoned with biscuit crumbs. Coffee. Buckets required. This afternoon, Venus is staging an intervention regarding your abandoned social life. Friends suggesting Sunday roast will receive replies last seen during that awkward Zoom quiz in 2020. Prepare for extreme misinterpretation again. By evening, stellar alignment insists on maximum sofa occupancy. NASA's been consulted. They're working on a more comfy sofa. After a forensic 3-hour search, you'll re-watch that comfort show where they mostly just drink tea. Research, you'll mutter. Your Deliveroo history knows you better than your mother. Advice: dusting is optional. Embrace the chaos. It's practically an art installation. This Sunday, NASA's got bigger problems, Leo, like convincing you to leave your pit before midday. That fetching bedhead is back, reminding you of that perm you regretted in 1998. Those 72 unread messages? They'll fester. Venus isn't talking because you were caught checking your reflection 19 times before even thinking about toothpaste. Charming. Your doomscope vegetable, a sugar snap pea that gave up too soon, bit like your willpower when faced with the next episode button. You swear you'll venture out, but by 2 p.m. that dressing gown, complete with gravy stains, is whispering sweet nothings. Evening arrives and your social battery is flatter than a pancake someone sat on. You attempt to film, scroll endlessly through TikTok, and mentally choreograph your grand entrance at next Saturday's bash. All at once. Somehow. Advice: your need for attention is a bottomless cup of tea. Fill it with custard creams instead. This Sunday, Virgo, you'll be wrestled awake by the faint memory of calling yourself a morning person. 11:47 a.m. is the time you'll resurface, blinking at the daylight like a startled mole. Brunch. Ambitious. You've already drafted and deleted 3 increasingly frantic WhatsApp messages to your friends, each one querying, "Are we still on?" Around 2 p.m., the siren call of online shopping will begin its song. 1 minute you're browsing for tea towels, the next you are pondering the purchase of an industrial panini press. Social media provides its usual service, a curated glimpse into other people's outrageously photogenic lives. The evening promises culinary greatness, inspired by whatever celebrity chef you last binged. The reality? Toast will be singed, and Deliveroo will be dialed before 8:18 p.m. Settle in for Netflix, a face mask, and the sweet, sweet lie that this is self-care. It's actually just excellent lighting and zero responsibility. Advice: stop treating relaxation like a competitive sport. It's Sunday. Sunday morning dawns, and you'll surface sometime after listening to the Archer's Omnibus. Mars is attempting to interfere with brunch, probably by making you realize you're out of milk just as the bacon's sizzling. Scrambled eggs it is. Again. Though let's be honest, you'll sneak a biscuit first. Your doomscope animal today is a catfish pretending to be someone else online, as decisive as a weather vane in a hurricane. This afternoon will involve 3 solid hours dedicated to finding the perfect scented candle. Your best friend called. Twice. You'll consider calling back while simultaneously starting a new box set. Multitasking at its finest. You'll consult 3 online quizzes about which movie to watch, then rewatch Bridget Jones. Venus is currently pretending you don't exist, which, let's face it, is a mutual feeling. Tonight, prepare for an evening of strategically positioning throw pillows for maximum Instagrammable chaos. The subsequent doom scrolling will be so intense your thumb might require physiotherapy. Your face mask will slip off, landing somewhere behind the sofa. Advice: stop pretending that £10 bottle of wine is lovely. This morning, Scorpio, that alarm clock is just a gentle suggestion, isn't it? You'll hit snooze so many times, the sun will be halfway to Tuesday. Mercury is raising an eyebrow at the 73 notifications you've cultivated. It's Sunday. Get a grip. This afternoon, you'll engage in relaxing activities. We're talking rearranging the cutlery drawer according to shininess, then pondering the socio-economic implications of different brands of tea bags. Lovely. Your quest for order will lead you down a Wikipedia rabbit hole about the history of dust. Tonight, resist the siren call of true crime documentaries. You already know the delivery driver's inside leg measurement, don't pretend you don't. Venus is currently ignoring your double text. You'll call it me time, but it's actually just you hiding from responsibility with a face mask. Advice: stop asking the cat for life advice. Here's a cat. Sunday, March 15th, begins with notions of sophistication. By 10:17 a.m. you're contractual obliged to attempt the famous Sagittarius sourdough. Last time, in 2023, involved more smoke than bread. Your doomscope animal today is a badger with boundary issues. Apparently you're hosting a Tupperware party whether you like it or not. The afternoon sees Mars retrograde making a beeline for the comfiest spot on your sofa. That one, brisk sort through the laundry, done. You're now the proud owner of a novelty inflatable cactus. Prepare for 17 frantic texts. Did you accidentally RSVP to your ex's wedding? Evening, sofa bound. Silver lining, Deliveroo saves your doughy dignity. Downside: you're convinced you're fluent in dolphin. Your plushest dressing gown is calling, and let's be honest, you answered on the second ring. 2 box sets and a documentary about competitive cheese making deep, you're basically dating the cast. Advice: blame the badger. This Sunday, you'll surface approximately 10 minutes before midday, convinced you invented a new shade of beige in your sleep. That commitment to a healthy breakfast will evaporate the second you spot the hobnobs. 4 coffees later, you'll consider a brisk walk, then remember Netflix exists. Venus is encouraging indulgence, but your brain interprets retail therapy as comparing the online prices of organic quinoa for 3 hours. By mid-afternoon, you'll be alphabetizing your spice rack instead of meeting actual humans. Your sofa has genuinely started taking on your shape. Tonight, the stars advise embracing the art of horizontal relaxation. Channel your inner duvet. Instead of confidence, aim for competence. Pretend to know what you're doing when the delivery driver arrives. Advice: stop treating relaxation as a competitive sport. Capricorn, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Sunday, March 15th, finds Aquarius waking up like you've been awake since Friday. Brunch involves that tin of baked beans you've been meaning to use since bonfire night. More survival rations than Sunday lunch, let's be honest. Your Doomscope animal today is a seahorse whose dad did all the work, much like you convincing your friend to assemble your new flatpack furniture. This afternoon, prepare to be inexplicably drawn to a shop selling things nobody needs. Mars retrograde is turning your magpie tendencies into a beige-seeking missile. You'll spend half an hour haggling over a chipped teapot you absolutely will not use. This evening, motivation vanishes quicker than free biscuits in a staff room. Streaming services are calling, promising a black hole of true crime and questionable dips. Don't expect enlightenment while watching people argue about who killed who. Honestly, you'll be asleep by episode 2 anyway. Advice: step away from the beige. Just walk away. Today, Sunday the 15th of March, your internal alarm clock is set to annoying neighbor DIY. You'll be wide awake the second Barry starts hammering, despite planning a leisurely brunch. Mars is judging your toast topping choices. This afternoon, the vintage fair beckons, and you're convinced you can bag a bargain. Just try to remember where you parked the car. Your conversational skills are abstract. You may find yourself discussing Brexit with a garden gnome. How delightfully awkward. This evening, the stars decree pizza is compulsory, followed by bake-off-induced weeping over soggy bottoms. Prepare to spend an impressive amount of time on interior design TikTok at an ungodly hour, adding questionable wallpaper to your basket. Today is perfect for Pisces-level confidence. Strut like you own the place, even if you're just nipping to the shops in your pajamas. Advice: stop absorbing everyone else's drama, you're not a social services helpline.